Hey guys, I am here with the Baby Jogger City Mini GT2, the brand new pram. And the only difference that you really have between the City Mini 2 and the GT2 is the handlebar is adjustable, which is great for me because I'm nice and tall. And it's all-terrain wheels for the GT, whereas the City Mini just has more like city wheels and for shops and stuff like that. I absolutely love this pram. The GT is so popular and they've added a few updates which I want to show you, which I really like. So straight off, this is such an amazing pram. It's got such great suspension, especially these wheels. And it's got our Audrey new pram liner in it, which is gorgeous. I really love that they've made it a little bit more customizable. So as you can see, the inside of the hood here is slate gray, as well as the actual seat color, which is really nice. And that was something that you can really do before. Another feature that I really love that they've introduced is the bottom here. You can actually pop up and extend for like this, and just slot straight in, and you can have it up like that, and then a full recline, and it's perfect for a newbie. Really comfortable for snooze as well. But that's a really great feature because the other one doesn't have the foot lift that you can get. It's super easy to extend like that as well, and pop back down like so, and it clips in. Another thing that I really love that they've changed is that instead of just having the pull to fold as like a one-step fold, which was handy, they've got a little bit of a safety feature, which now you do a 1 with your finger and a 2-step, and the whole thing folds like this, which I find really great. It is a little bit of a heavier pram than the Mini, but the difference between this one and the Mini as well is the fact that you can have a heavier child in it. So as your bub gets older, they last longer in the GT than the Mini, which is really great. I love the way the handlebar feels. It's also really nice, and it's got a really big extendable hood, and of course it's got the window. I also love the fact that when it is fully reclined, there actually is, not only is there like a window and breathable space there, you can actually unzip the whole thing at the back if you want to. I'm a big fan of brakes that are at hand height, so it's great when you've got the brake by a foot, but sometimes it's difficult to get to, and this one's just really easy. Clips like this, the back wheels lock, and then you just have to push, pull, and the latch undoes, and it's really easy to do that. Because these wheels are so nice and glidey, I love the fact that it's just really easy to quickly do that. It's a great feature. So one thing about it that is a little bit frustrating that I know was an issue with the GT, which I'm not sure that they have gotten too much more out of it, but I find the space in the bottom a little bit tricky to get to with this big bar in the back. And it's difficult because this is really your only storage space, because it very clearly says to not hang bags from the handlebar, because it is a little bit easy to tip. Because what happens is it doesn't have much of a frame on the front. It's got this one wheel and it's kind of back heavy. So if you do end up wanting to have like your nappy bag across the back, that's not really the way to go with this pram. If you might have to have a smaller one to tuck in the bottom, and then you don't really have space for much else. The great thing is now with this new feature, you can actually access it from the front, which is pretty cool as well. So it's got a dual feature there. But you just might have to be kind of like a backpack wearing nappy person if you want to go out and about with this pram. One thing that is interesting as well with Baby Jogger, even though the name is a little bit confusing, this is actually not a jogging pram. It's just more of like an all-terrain walking pram, but I mean, like, that's great because I don't really jog anyways, unless something's chasing me, but then I'll be okay. And I will show you in just a moment what it looks like with my 18-month son in here, because I do think that it has quite a lot of nice headspace, which is great because you have the issue with a lot of prams that the canopy is too low. It's great because you have two different choices for where you place your canopy. You can slot it in a little bit lower. So it really is a pram that you invest in and it grows with you. Okay, so this is how my 18-month-old son Logan fits in the Baby Jogger Sydney Mini GT2. Plenty of headspace, and he's a really tall kid. Totally love the new Mini GT2.